Right, delighted to be down here with me old mucker,
Yeah.
the piranha. How are you, Rice?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. You?
Yeah, all good. It's a long overdue catch up, this.
Yeah. Feels like ages, to be fair.
I know. We're going to start on the doomy, gloomy side, and they've got a lot of happy stuff to talk about a little bit later. But to start off with the doom. Last November, you were due to fight at York Hall in a good fight.
October, wasn't it?
October,
Yeah.
A good fight against Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fight that generated a bit of interest. It was a bit random, but people liked it, didn't they?
Yeah, I knew it was like that kind of fight. Where we both done well in the amateurs. A lot of people.
You're an unbeaten young professional, former European champion, blah blah blah. He had his Olympic thing. Didn't he? So there was that. It was an interest to it, wasn't there? And then the midweek day. I can't remember what day of the week it was.
I think it was
Monday.
Yeah.
You were heading towards Essex.
Yeah.
For some sparring, and you got around my way on the M25.
Yeah.
I'll let you take up the story.
Well, like you said, I had a big fight coming out with Muhammad Ali. It was obviously a massive fight. Do you know what I mean? It drew a lot of attention on social media and that. And a lot of people, obviously, we both done well in the amateurs. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you went to Olympics and all that lot. Boxed with GB. I done a bit when I was younger in the amateurs. So it's like it kind of rung about a bit. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people. There was a lot of interest in the fight. A lot of people wanted to see it.
Would have been a tear up, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would have been a good fight. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He comes to fight. I'll come to fight. Do you know what I mean? And it would have been one of them ones where whoever won that, then it propels them onto a bigger and better things. Do you know what I mean? So it was one of them ones, make or break kind of fights. So it's interesting, and it's a shame. Obviously, it never happened. I was really looking forward to it. Do you know what I mean? I was training really well. Everything was going good, but like I said, we was on the way sparring on a Monday. I think it was the last week of the last sparring week. Yeah, so it's 2 weeks before the fight, the last big week of training. Monday we was going, I think it was Chingwell or something that we was going to spar, and then out of nowhere, a lorry coming over to our lane. I wasn't even paying attention, to be fair.
You were in the back seat, weren't you?
Back seat, yeah. I wasn't even paying attention. All you hear is probably really loud screeching. Do you know what I mean? We was like, and then next thing you know, the lorry's got us. We're side on in front of it. I'm looking to my right, and all you can see is the grill of the lorry. Do you know what I mean? So it's pretty frightening.
Dragged you along, didn't it?
Yeah, it dragged us quite a lot, 100 yards at least. Do you know what I mean? Dragged us for a little while. Luckily, really, that he did drag us, because the police or something said on the scene that if he slammed on his brakes, then he would have went straight over the top of us, crushed us. So we're lucky, really.
He slung you into the central reservation, didn't
the driver said he didn't even notice we was there. Obviously, it's so big. That's why he dragged us along. He didn't even notice we were there, and then smashed us into the middle reservation. Obviously, our back end hit it, and then we spun around and hit it again. Yeah, so it's pretty frightening. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, so Jared, your young coach here, he was driving, it was his car.
Yeah, Jared, Wayne was in the front seat.
Wayne was in the front. Now, obviously, Wayne spoke to me when he was at St Peter's Hospital, which is quite close to where I live. And obviously they're asking about you. And he said that you were curled up in a ball on the back seat.
Yeah, I was.
That was your way of getting through it.
Mate, honestly, like I say, my heart sank. Do you know what I mean? Like, you do, don't you? You just panic, don't you? Because you can't do nothing in them kind of situations. You just got to hope for the best, really. Yeah. Brace yourself and hope for the best. And as you say, I was all curled up. Wayne turned around, I was all curled up. Do you know what I mean? And then, but yeah, luckily, touch wood, that nothing happened really. Just come up, had a few minor injuries. Do you know what I mean? Still got a little bit of a bad back now. Do you know what I mean? It's just
you signed off, haven't you?
Yeah, it's reoccurring, like my lower back. Do you know what I mean? Anything I do heavy. So at the moment, I'm seeing physio, seeing massage and that, just trying to help make it better, so I can get on with my year. Do you know what I mean?
So was it an ambulance took you to the hospital?
Yeah, the ambulance took us, all of us, together, just got checked over there.
And you was at the hospital a long time, wasn't it?
Mate,
so, I mean, what were they doing to you there?
I don't know what was worse, the actual accident itself or sitting in the waiting room, do you know what I mean? But mate, it's just, as you know, the NHS, their hospitals and that, they're chock-a-block, aren't they, at the moment? So it was just a waiting game. We were sat there for God knows how many hours, just waiting to be seen.
Did you have any treatment while you were there?
No, I just got given like what's it called, painkillers, stuff like that kind of stuff. Just checked over all that kind of stuff, and then sent on our way, really.
How shaken up were you?
Oh mate, it was It was nerve.
It's alright, you're sort of giggling about it now.
Nah, it was nerve-wracking. Like, like after it and that, like, obviously it's me that was in the accident, but I've got pregnant missus. Do you know what I mean? Every time, I didn't even want her to go on the motorway from there. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'll get over it. Do you know what I mean? But then in the back of my head, I was thinking, I didn't want. You get a bit nervous. Like, I didn't want to go on the motorway and that from that, just in case anything did happen to her. Do you know what I mean? Because it wasn't our fault. It's not like you got to worry.
No, I mean, these things just.
It's nice. I mean, you got to worry about other drivers.
Blue, don't they?
You got to worry about other drivers on the road, really. So I didn't want, even if she didn't do nothing wrong, she'd go on the motorway or something, and then God forbid anything did happen, she's got a baby inside her. Do you know what I mean? And
when you have these major incidents, and okay, you get through it, but you find they come back to you in your head for a while, don't they? You sort of wake up thinking about it, or what could have happened. Yeah, mate. Even though it hasn't, it's mentally it's quite tough, isn't it?
Well, yeah, 100%. Like I say, 9 times out of 10, on any other day, that would have been fatal. Do you know what I mean? But
I've seen a picture of the car.
Yeah, it was smashed to pieces right off, wasn't it?
Yeah, so like a sandwich, wasn't it?
Yeah, lucky. So that's what I mean. 9 times out of 10, that could have been a lot worse. So I had a bit of luck that day for once. Do you know what I mean? I don't get much luck, but that day I did.
Well, it wasn't really. I mean, at the time, I think it was just from your point of view in terms of your career. We were just sort of thinking, how's your luck? Yeah. You know, I know you say you got lucky, but in terms of your boxing, it was just like another one. You know, what does it take for you to get back in the ring?
That's what I mean. Since I've turned professional, since I had my first fight about 6.5, 7 years ago now, I haven't done fuck all, excuse my French, but my career's been, at the moment, I've not done a lot of reasons my fault, a lot of not my fault, and then a lot of shit luck, let's be honest with you, like stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I tried to get back on track, try to get things flowing again, try to get my career going.
Well, you did, to be fair.
No, that's what I mean.
You have turned your life around in terms of your attitude, your mentality, the way you train, the way you work, the way you're looking after yourself. You have turned it around. No, 100%.
But then you get stuff like that makes you think to yourself, do you know what I mean? What's the point of me actually putting the work in, doing these things, when I do it right and I still get bad luck? It makes you start questioning yourself. So
it will change.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm still here now.
You've got to believe this, because otherwise that high-vis jacket's going to stay in you.
Mate, I'm
stay on your coat hook forever, you know.
I'm still here now, and I'm still in the gym. I'm still training. I'm still fighting. A lot of people with the
there's not a whole lot you can do at the moment.
No, but I'm on about with the bump, the stop-start, the bumpy road, the bad luck, the stuff I've done wrong. In these like 6.5, 7 years of my career, a lot of people now, they would have thrown the gloves in, give up. So I'm hoping that if I keep persevering and keep training my ass off, then it will come good in the end. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you've become very resilient, haven't you? Yeah. And you've had to be.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I say, you got to just get on with the things. You know what I mean? You got.
That show was actually cursed, wasn't it? I mean, everyone fell off that show, didn't they? I mean, there's all 4 of you from this gym.
Oh yeah, there's four of us on there. Then it ended up dwindling down to me because people get injured, Neil.
Yeah,
then it's down to me, and then the main event got pushed a week before. Was it onto the?
It got moved in the end, didn't it? And then.
No, did he get put on a Fury bill? He got put on
that was the one before, wasn't it? Yeah.
Was that the one before? Was that? No, was that one? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it was no good. Like I said, no luck. The one before that, I've had no luck. A lot of them, some shows got cancelled. Not my fault. So I've had so much bad luck as well.
Yeah, I was forgetting, of course, that the previous Your Call show, wasn't it? When S.O. Eckerman and I said Essuman. Darren Tetley went on to Wembley.
Yeah, and then
that show ended up
they asked me to, with our headline, they give me an opponent. This is before the one before. I accepted, give me another one, I accepted. Then that never happened, even though I accepted. Do you know what I mean? So it's just some of the things, it's out of my hands sometimes.
It's a difficult sport, isn't it? I mean, from what I understand, the hardest thing at the moment is getting opponents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I say,
you can't pick and choose at the moment.
It's such a tough sport, and I've had a lot of bad luck. But I'm hoping it will come good in the end. If I keep my head focused, it's going to come good in the end.
And you're off the leash in end of February, is it, or beginning of February?
No, I think, obviously I'm still going for a thingy now, but I think March time, hopefully.
No, but in terms of being signed off, was that?
Start of Feb. I'm hoping, obviously, hopefully by then, like I say, I'm seeing the physio.
Then you can start working.
Seeing the physio, seeing a massager at the moment. Yeah. Just trying to help me get through it, and I'm hopefully March, April time, I'll be able to get back in there, start making this year. Do you know what I mean?
jump straight back in.
Yeah, look.
That's it. I mean,
I've
are
come-
you with that attitude now? Chuck me in.
No, I've got. Like, that's what I was going to get at. Like I was going to say to you in this interview, I had it in my head to say this. It's kind of the point. Do you know what I mean? I've got my little girl on the way. I've got Mrs. And I want to start doing something. I've wasted. Let's be honest. I've wasted 6.5, 7 years of my pro career already. I've done nothing. There's people who've been a pro a lot less and have achieved a lot more than me already. I've done nothing. A whole man's like, I've done nothing. Do you know what I mean? So now it's time for me. I'll fight anyone now. I don't care. I'll fight anyone as long as they keep getting me fights, win, lose or draw. I'll fight anyone as long as I can. Do you know what I mean? Look after my future, financially, not just for myself no more. It's not just for me no more.
You would back yourself at a very high level anyway,
100%.
wouldn't you?
That's right. I'll fight anyone. Don't get me wrong. Winning and backing myself is completely different things. But I'll back myself against anyone. I'll fight anyone now, and I'll come to a conclusion from this year onwards. I don't care who I'm fighting. I'll fight them.
Being good fights.
I'll fight. Be in these good fights. Win, lose or draw. As long as I'm financially setting myself up, my family's future from now. I don't care what happens. I just want to fight regular. Like I've had 12 fights in these 7 years. That's not even 2 fights a year. That's pathetic. Do you know what I mean? That is absolutely. And at the stage when you're 18, 19, 20, coming at the start of your career, you should be fighting 4 or 5 times a year. And then in 7 years, I've fought less than twice a year on average. What is that? That's it's pathetic. Do you know what I mean? That's all I can say. It's a joke. So from now on, I can't dwell on the past. I've got to start moving forward. I've got to start moving forward.
Take strength from it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Everything you've been through, you've got to take strength from.
It's been a mental challenge. Do you know what I mean? Now mentally, I'm stronger than ever. I'm ready to get in the deep end with whoever and carry on fighting these big people. I'll fight anyone from now. As long as I can fight more often. Do you know what I mean? Regular. I don't care who I fight. Even if I say I'll win, I look good. Fight the next person. If I lose though in a big fight against someone good,
it's how you lose.
Yeah. If I'm in a brilliant fight, toe to toe, fan friendly action, just say I do lose, even though I believe I will not lose. Just say I do. Hopefully, I'll put up that good fight there. Then they get me out again, like as if I did win. Do you know what I mean? I just want to be busy now, and financially, I just want to set myself up for the future. And then that's when you start getting the best of me as well. If I'm busy, hopefully, touch wood, I don't get no car crashes on the way to sparring just before a fight, or any other bad luck for that matter.
We've talked about these turning points before. I suppose we do it every time, but it's like it's that one breakthrough, that one fight that makes everyone sit up and take notice, and from then on in, it's almost public demand that's bringing you back to the ring. People will be going, "When's Ryan out again? When's Ryan out?" You know.
When I was 18, 19, there was a buzz about me. Do you know what I mean? When I was fighting, I was looking good. I was young, hungry. There was a buzz about me. Now you've got these younger fighters that have come through. They're hungry. There's a buzz around them now. The buzz is kind of gone from me now. Do you know what I mean? It's gone. Look, there's a lot of things that have happened. The buzz is gone. So it's now, if I get in these big fights and I win and I look good and the buzz is back, all these people who
won't take much.
No, that's what I mean. It won't take much. I've just got to do it. I've got to get in there and produce the goods in the ring. Then that buzz will be back, and then I'll be kept busy. I'll be fighting, getting looked after, like I could have been. Do you know what I mean? But now I've got to earn their respect again. I've got to earn Frank's trust again. Everyone's from Frank Warren. I've got to earn their trust again. I've got to do things from my end for them to gain that trust again and get these opportunities and keep moving forward.
I said I wanted to get on some happy news. Matter of days away from a little baby Garner arriving in this world.
Any day now, mate. Any day. Like say she's due on the 23rd. It's the 12th today. So really, she could drop it. So I'm on standby. Even.
Have you got that bag ready to go?
Mate, yeah. She's drilled it into me. She's moaned a bit. I've just got mine ready. She's had it ready for ages. Yeah. But I was getting it in the air. I've got to get my bag ready. Do you know what I mean? But you know, I'm a typical bloke.
Pick up the bag, go.
I'm a typical bloke. Oh yeah, I'll do it in a minute.
Sorted out the route. The best route to the hospital and all that?
It's all straightforward. Just it depends what time of the day it is. Do you know what I mean? If it's rush hour or not.
Oh yeah, that's what you've got to work out. You should have all that done.
Nah, I know the way to the hospital and that's all right. But
you might need to know the back route.
Mate, if I'm honest, anyway,
avoid speed bumps.
Anyway, from my house to the hospital, any route you take, if it's rush hour, it's chock a block. Next, no, to the general, it's manic anywhere you go. So
you want to sort of just
got to hope for the best. What time of day is?
Yeah, just keep her sweet during rush hour. Don't let her get excited.
No, yeah, no, 100%.
It's going to be a life changer, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's already, even though she's not here yet, it's already been a life change. You know what I mean? Because mentally, it's made me screw my head on a bit more. And I know when she's here, that's just my goal now. Is obviously my little family. Do you know what I mean? My missus, my daughter. Now I've got to start doing something with my life more, producing the goods. Do you know what I mean? Bringing home the bacon. Do you know what I mean? As they say. But yeah, just providing more. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be so focused now. I want to give myself and my family a good future. Do you know what I mean? So
your mum must be shocked about the change in her boy, isn't she?
Yeah.
All of a sudden you become all responsible.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying. But yeah, she's buzzing. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, I'm her youngest son, so I'm a little baby. Do you know what I mean?
But soldier.
Yeah. So she's really looking forward to me having and she's well happy that I met my missus, because she sorted me out really. Do you know what I mean? I was on the
chance to be fair to her.
I was on the wrong path. Do you know what I mean? Going spiraling out of control really. Met my missus and it's opened up doors for me. It's made sorted myself out really. Do you know what I mean? Financially,
just flick that switch everything. In you, isn't it? Sort of.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's turned my life around really, and for the better. So yeah, I'm lucky.
So you done a bit of decorating, got the whole room ready and all that. You dab hand with the paintbrush?
Nah, luckily, obviously we just moved into our own house renting, but it was all they all done it all up ready. But I had to do a lot of flat packing. Do you know what I mean? Setting up cots, setting up wardrobes, drawers, and that was long-winded when they moved in. But it's all done. Baby's room's all ready. Everything's ready to go. She's got to come in now.
A bit random, but we've seen pictures on social media. Tell us about your dog. It's an absolute belter, isn't he?
Yeah. No, he's nice.
American bully.
Yeah, American bully.
But you reckon he's up there, sort of a pucker one, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, he's not proven yet. He's going. He's up and coming. Do you know what I mean? But hopefully,
a show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's not even proven yet. He's not done nothing. But yeah, it keeps me busy. He does. Do you know what I mean? Keeps obviously I can't take him this time. My friend's going to take him, but he's going over to Spain for an ABKC show. Hopefully he'll do well. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
What do they have to do? Is that where they sort of jump over things?
Nah, that's like different. It's all about
how they look.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'm kind of new to it myself. Do you know what I mean? I ain't even been to a show yet. I meant to go before, but then he got ill. He got kennel cough, and then this time obviously the baby's here, so I can't go. But
so if he does well, his value or a stud value.
Yeah.
Would just go for more
people will use him. Do you know what I mean? If he's like a tank. Do you know what I mean? If he does really
you
well.
had that yourself when you were growing up, didn't you? Well, your stud value.
Yeah. A lot of people tried to pimp me out, but nah. But anything. I don't know how good he's going to do. He's never been in the show ring. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how he's going to. He might do dreadful. Do you know what I mean? But he might do really well. It's just a matter of time seeing what happens.
Now, very strangely, some bloke offered you money for your pet dog.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
as if you would part with your
pride and joy. Like I say, he's like my son. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't sell him. Do you know what I mean? So
someone contacted you and said, would you sell him?
Yeah, and obviously I just said no, I can't do it. It's my son.
There's no price, is there?
Nah, no price. Do you know what I mean? So he's like my son. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I'd feel guilty as anything. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But so hopefully he'll owe me it back.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Anything else you want to say, Rice?
Nah, just like I say, hopefully this year I can actually start getting the buzz about my name again, actually doing what my skill set should be doing. Do you know what I mean? Achieving what I should be achieving, getting to where I should be getting.
Justifying your talent.
Exactly, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's be a waste otherwise, so I've got to actually prove to people that this talent ain't going to go to waste, because people, let's be honest, a lot of fighters out there who could have packed in now, who have got the work ethic but just ain't as gifted, and they're not fighting them or they don't get the opportunities. So now it's a bit, I've got to do my part now.
And your message to Frank is put me in a 50-50.
Put me in a 70-30. If they think it's a 70-30, put me, I don't care. Put me in against someone, whoever. It's not, I just want to fight now, and I believe I can produce the goods. So if I'm an underdog, I believe I can produce the goods, underdog or not. So
in a funny sort of way, I think these fights you're supposed to win haven't actually done you any favours, have they?
Nah.
Because in many respects you've tried too hard to impress.
Yeah, and they look stupid.
And it's not really.
Yeah, and then
really worked
these
out,
fights
has
the fights that you have been fighting against, like journeymen, and or like they tuck up too much. It's not actual proper fights. Do you know what I mean? It will be good when you actually have a toe-to-toe, for instance, or a 50-50 fight.
They throw, you throw,
you throw,
it's
back forth, not someone there, me throw, hoping they counter, they don't counter, me throw again, it's rubbish. So I'm hoping this year, I want to fight at least 3-4 times, good fights, win, lose or draw, good fights, good people.
And hopefully maybe
I'll come out on top.
Might be one of them on the south coast somewhere.
Yeah, anyway, like I say, hopefully Mark's in the gym, Josh is in the gym, we got Jack's in the gym.
He's from Southampton as well, isn't
he?
he?
Jack's in the gym. We've got a good few fighters down here on the south coast, and there's other Louis Emerson, Joe Pickford there down here. Don't see why they can't go on the shows. Do you know what I mean? So it makes it all south then, and then bring a show down there, and then go from there, mate. Hopefully pack out somewhere.
Why haven't we never had that Southampton arena?
Nah, I don't know yet. No, I said it loads of time before. Hopefully, but who knows? Like I've said before, the Aegeus Bowl in the summer, or St Mary's maybe a bit too big to start off with, but down the line, why not?
Absolutely. Well done, Rice.
Nah, top man.
Mate.
Good to see you, Rich.